This is Rawa Coco. Let's go ahead and review ticker symbol LCID, which is Lucid Group. If you want to see massive manipulation on the stock, massive short selling, massive naked shorts, and massive synthetic shorts, let me show you something real quick that will identify my proof and my evidence of that. And by the way, the shorts have not covered or closed their position. It is a massive one, and don't miss this out. Watch the video all the way through so that you can see the evidence that I'm going to show you. Now, this is the Ortex data, which is updated today, okay? We have a current short interest free float of 17.84%. And according to this one, there's 101.64 million shares borrowed and sold short and have not closed their position. Cost to borrow minimum is 2.73%. Cost to borrow average is 19.46. Look at this, guys, a setup. We are on a setup for squeeze for Lucid Technology. If you look at this one, this is 100% utilization, okay? Everything is pretty much been borrowed, taken, and been used. Days to cover, 1.78. If they try to close this position, it will take 1.78 days. Shares on loan is 128.11 million. Please pay attention. Shares outstanding for Lucid Group. Shares outstanding out there, right? Total is 1,646,366,945 shares. Okay. Pay attention to that one, and please be remindful. Take a look at this. Shorts shares availability, 0. They don't have any more shares to borrow, which is the squeeze is imminent on Lucid Group. No more shares to borrow, 100% utilization. They're not able to short this, and it's been doing like that for the longest time. Okay. Take a look at this information right here. These are the Lucid Group institutional fund owners buyers. These are the companies right here that have been buying. This is the date that they settled all their purchases. And this is the total shares that they have. If you look at it, I've been taking care of this, saving this, and the source on this one is Fintel. Okay, the source on this one is Fintel. And these are the file date, and these are the companies that have been purchasing massively, okay? And look at this, 11,000, 131,209, okay? Keep looking, okay? All of these shares that's been buying, right? There is a massive, massive interest. 8 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1.4 million, 3 million, 3 million, almost 1 million, 1.7, 10 million, 7 million, 2 million, 1 million. Okay, I'm rounding them off, right? 1 million. Take a look at this one. How much is this one? This is almost 1 billion. 1 billion right here, right? That's 1 billion. Public investment fund. That is 1 billion invested in Lucid Technology. I mean, Lucid Group. I always keep saying Lucid Technology. It's Lucid Group, okay? If I say that, guys, it's an error. Ignore it, okay? I'm just don't know why I keep saying that, but it's Lucid Group. Take a look at that public investment fund. 1 billion share, all right? 35 million, 5 million, 3 million, 7 million, okay? Now, I'm gonna total all of this, right? All of these shares that's been purchased, total total shares, right? Total shares. Take a look. 1,216,394,543. Okay, I'm gonna delete that, and here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna total them from the beginning till the end. I'm gonna go like this and total it. Let's go add it. Okay. Now it's like that, and I'm gonna click sum, and let's see what the total is. Voila, 1,216,394,543 institution purchased the stock. Now, how could that be possible when there is only 1,646,366,944 shares, right? There is definitely synthetic shares, right? There is definitely naked shorting, and this is good for Lucid Group. Lucid Group is in a setup, and it's in the verge of some kind of explosion to the moon. Based on this information, 100%. Based on the current share interest, 101.64 million. Based on shares outstanding, based on institutional buyers, 1,216,394,543 institutional buyers. I don't blame them buying the stock. It's because it's solid. But literally, there is no more shares out there. Everything that's being sold right now, I think, is synthetic, right? And there's going to be a massive squeeze that's going to happen potentially with Lucid technology. Remember what happened to Tesla when it shot up, right? It's the same setup that is happening with Lucid technology, with Lucid Group, right? With Lucid Group. I'm actually very excited, and I'm actually very bullish of the discovery that I've found with my due diligence. First and foremost, I don't want you guys to believe me because I am not a financial advisor. I am not that type of person. I did my due diligence. I showed you the information. Please do your own due diligence. Do not use my findings. Use mine for entertainment purposes only, or base it upon whatever information that is. Don't take this seriously. But man, oh man, I am very, very bullish with LCID, with the discovery that I have.
What happened with GameStop? It did in the beginning, but when the shorting got out of hand on the hedge fund side of the fence, the market makers created synthetic shorts. The synthetic shorting and naked shorting, which is illegal, a market maker can execute naked shorts insofar as they're facilitating a trade. They're not to facilitate someone shorting a position for an extended period of time. So the regulators are looking at that now as to whether or not there was this naked shorting by the market makers on behalf of the hedge funds in order to facilitate the shorts. And I think they're going to uncover that there were some issues there, which gets me to a final point. I'll give it back to you. The penalty for naked shorting is really not significant enough to stop it. Citadel and Goldman and all of the players get fined constantly for doing this. As long as it's not intentional, and never is intentional, they get fined. And I think one of the things we need to do is discuss increasing the fines for this lapse of memory and inefficiency in the system to the point where people wake up and pay attention. Right now, the fines are insignificant.
That's why I keep paying for this information, because it's a base information that I can use to make the investment. Take a look at that, 100% utilization, right? Short shares availability, 0. Shares outstanding, 1,646,366,945 shares. Institutional buyers, 1.2 billion institutional buyers on LCID. And currently it's open, right? This is massive information. If you like this kind of update, guys, you don't have to pay for this information. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I do an update on all of these stocks, okay? I only do my favorites, by the way. I do my own favorites. The one that I want to invest on, that's the one that I've been publishing on YouTube. Okay, guys, want you to be aware of that. Once I did my YouTube and all of that and put it out there, the reason why I'm doing that, it's because I'm bullish. It's because my research says buy, buy, buy. And there is big potential for a squeeze. I'm a speculative buyer, and I'm also a long-term buyer, and I'm also what do you call that? A squeeze play buyer. That is me, okay? Telling you the truth. And again, I am not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just showing you this information for you guys to use, okay? I'm using it myself. Do your own due diligence. Do not believe what I say, but this is what I think that is going to happen very, very soon. And there is a lot of them out there, okay? Thank you very much. Knowledge is power. When you do a research, when you keep looking for facts and information, you will discover things. May love, peace, prosperity, and good health be with you all. Hit the like button, hit the notification button, and please subscribe.